What's up, everyone? I'm Autism, and this is going to be episode 4 of Castle Clash News. We're going to be over here on the forums getting our information today, and I have a few major things that I want to talk about. And the first thing is the update for boss fights is coming soon. And we're going to go over this a little bit here. There will be a whole new HB reward system. Honor Badges reward will be dependent on total damage to the boss done in the future. So that means no more rank 1 through 10 depending on who is the top 10 damage dealers of the boss. Total damage will be rounded up to an integer percentage. Example, if you do 20.4% damage, it will be rounded up to 21%. And how this is going to work is the Honor Badge reward for every 1% damage you do to the boss, it's going to reward you with honor badges. And the cap on this is 30%. So if you do over 30% damage to the boss, it is capped out. You'll only be rewarded for the 30%. And we're going to go over it like this. For every 1% damage, you're going to get 140 honor badges. Now if the boss is killed, that is multiplied times 3. So if your guild kills the boss, you'll be getting 420 honor badges for every 1% damage that you did to the boss. So at 30%, that equals out to 12,600 honor badges for doing 30% to the boss and having it killed. Now, there's a joining reward also, which is going to be 1,700 for tier 3 boss. So if you add 1,700 and 12,600, you're going to be getting 14,300 damage. And that's if the damage you do to the boss is greater than or equal to 30% of the total HP of the boss. Now, if your damage is less than or equal to 1% and you defeat the boss, you're going to get 2,120 honor badges. Just for participating and doing any kind of damage to the boss, hitting it one time, whatever it may be. Now, if your guild does not kill the boss, you are still going to get honor badges. And if you deal 30% damage or more to the boss and it doesn't get killed, you get 4,500 honor badges. And if the boss is still alive, you're going to get 480 for tier 3. So that means even if you don't successfully kill the boss, everyone will be rewarded with some type of honor badges still. And that was never like that. I remember when I first started my guild performance, we couldn't even do tier 2 boss for like the longest time. And then all of a sudden we were doing tier 3 like it was nothing. We all progressed and everything like that. Alright, the second thing I want to talk about is boss magic. And that's going to be introduced as well. And there's going to be 2 types of magic that you can use in boss fights. First one is Invincibility, and this means that your heroes are invincible for a duration of 8 seconds. The second one is Inspiration, and that's going to increase your hero's damage by 30% for 10 seconds. Now, what does Invincibility mean for boss fights? Pretty much means that Heavy Blow is no longer needed to start stun trains, in my opinion. You can just pop that on real quick, and you don't have to rely on that first stun. You have 8 seconds to get your chain going with Pumpkin Duke and Champion or whatever it may be. Now, as far as Inspiration, if it's only a 10-second duration, I mean, that's not too much of an increase. It may be for lower tier players who can't perma-stun on bosses, stuff like that. That'll up your damage a little bit. And there's a couple things numbered here. Magic will be highlighted when it's ready to be used. Click the magic icon, then the effects will be deployed to all heroes. Both magic can be used at the start of the fight. Once used one magic, cooldown timer will start for both magic, which means one cannot use them at the same time. Magic does not cost any resources, and during each battle, you can only use each type of magic once. So that's pretty cool, guys, right? Are you excited about that? We'll have to see what it does. I don't know if it's going to benefit everyone, but it'll definitely benefit some people, I would imagine. Alright, the new hero death and challenge rules. If a member quits the boss fight or all heroes die during a fight, one needs to go back to the boss screen, and then there will be a 15-second cooldown timer to re-enter the boss. If one wants to re-enter the boss fight within 15 seconds of the cooldown, there will be a message popping up asking you to use personal guild wealth, which is the credits that you get for donating shards to your guild. One can also choose to wait the 15 seconds and not use any guild credits. The cost is, well, this kind of cuts off here, so I don't really know what's going on with that. This was translated from Chinese, so, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes it's a little harder to understand. Some of the words are misplaced, whatever. But if a hero dies in the boss fight and one quit to re-enter the boss fight, there is no need to use gems to revive heroes. So that means when you re-enter, you know, when your heroes die, you don't have to revive all your heroes with gems just to enter back in the fight. You can just wait it out with the cooldown and you will be good to go. Or you can spend your guild credits. You know, those things that we hardly ever use. You know, some people have tons and tons of guild credits, and the only thing you can buy with them right now is flags. You can only use so many flags, you know what I mean? So there's a use for those that's coming. That is the first thing that I wanted to talk about. I will post a link down in the description to the forums. You can go check this out on your own if you didn't understand it well as I was explaining it. Alright, let's just go on over here and check out the second thing I want to talk about. Alright guys, we're over here, and this is the second thing I want to talk about, which is pretty freaking crazy if you ask me. New event hero, the Fire Dragon. Yes, the Fire Dragon, a new event hero, will be introduced soon. Here are some details about it. Well, this is what it looks like here, and it looks pretty freaking badass if you ask me. Obviously looks like a flying hero. I don't think they would have a dragon that is not a flyer. That would be pretty, you know, it wouldn't make sense. So it's probably a flying hero. And let's take a look at its skill. Dragon Breath. At level 1, it deals 150% damage to enemies in front of it. And the max target is 150. Yes, 150 is the max target. That is insane. Reduce enemy attack by 25%. And reduce attack speed and movement speed by 25%. It lasts for 6 seconds. And it has a cooldown of 6 seconds. So that's pretty much the anti-Pumpkin Duke, the Pumpkin Duke counter right there, and that's going to change a lot of things in the arena and other aspects of the game. How about its stats? The dragon has the highest HP in the game, about 15% more than Paladin. 15% more HP than Paladin. That is insane. The attack is also among the highest, similar to Spirit Mage. So wait, hold on. You're telling me that there's a flying hero that has 15% more HP than Paladin and about the same damage as Spirit Mage. Wow. That is going to be one crazy hero. How to obtain it? I have no idea. No one knows. It says right now I don't know how to get this event hero. The update will come to the Taiwan server tomorrow. So obviously we will find out some more news about this tomorrow, and I will gladly bring the news to you guys via my channel. Is it an OP hero? Yeah, I'm not going to read this because obviously it's an OP hero. And since both the proc time, this is a cool point here. Since both the proc time and cooldown are 6 seconds, Fire Dragon may use skills non-stop. And as we can see, it's a flying type and may be ranged. So it obviously spits fire out of its, fire breath out of its mouth that lasts for 6 seconds, and everything in front of it is going to get hit by this dragon breath. That nasty old dragon breath is just going to freaking debuff everyone. And obviously it can be on for permanently, because the cooldown is 6 seconds and it lasts for 6 seconds. So if it's lasting for 6 seconds, as soon as it stops, the cooldown will reset. It will go off. That is insane. Alright, let's take a look at this again. Now, this might be also a ranged hero, which I would imagine it's going to be a ranged hero, given that it's Dragon Breath and it's affecting things in front of it. That's as far as his proc goes. Its normal attack might also be ranged as well. We don't know. He might just hit you with the tail or the claw or something. We'll have to wait and find out. So there you go. That's a new hero coming. We don't know. I can only speculate how we're going to be able to obtain this hero, and I'm very curious to see what it's going to be. Is it going to be another gem reward hero that you get for purchasing a certain amount of gems, after Spirit Mage and Minotaur? That is probably my best guess for this type of hero that is so powerful. I don't know, maybe it'll be 20,000 shards for this hero. That's the only, what if that was the only way you could get it? You couldn't roll it, you couldn't do anything but buy the thing with shards. 20,000 shards. That would be insane. Everyone would have to farm it, and then no one could, complain about it being a paid-to-play only hero, all that. So we will just have to wait and see. And like I said, I'll gladly bring you guys that news. And as far as when our servers are going to get it, no one knows. We can't speculate on that. All we know is TW server is getting it, possibly tomorrow. And this is from Gaius. Both of these posts that we have been reviewing is by Gaius. And I hope I'm saying his name right. But he's a moderator on the forums, as well as a freaking genius when it comes to the numbers and mathematical side of Castle Clash. And he's a very well trusted source of information. And I'm glad to be bringing you guys this Castle Clash news, because I love it. And we're going to end on that note. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I usually get a lot of good feedback. People like watching these kind of videos. So alright guys, I will see you in the next one. Like I said, thanks as always for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. It really helps me out a lot. Share the videos, tell your friends about it, whatever you got to do. I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, and before I forget, I usually don't do this, but let's take a look. Whoops. Let's take a look right here. I just want to give a couple shout-outs. People were messaging me being really awesome. So swag tag, hashtag. And this guy right here, Aqua Sniper. What's up, Aqua Sniper? Hopefully you're surprised that you're in this video. He said he was a big fan, and I really appreciate that kind of support. So Aqua Sniper, you're a good dude. Thanks as always. And hope that you're excited I put you in this video, because like I said, I never really put my messages out there in videos, but I just thought I'd be nice and say what's up, and thanks for the support. Alright guys, catch you in the next one. Getting excited. A lot of new stuff coming to Castle Clash. It's always good. It's never bad. Sometimes it doesn't work out at the greatest, but hey, it's still coming. Alright guys, hit that subscribe button if you already didn't. There'll be a little annotation and a subscribe button on my outro. See you guys later.